Lovely Burbles! Welcome to another episode of A Story Beside Them. Let's continue the story. We are in chapter 3, On a Cloud and Star. And I think this game has... I think Thug mentioned this. Like 6 hours of gameplay, right? On how long to beat. Oh, that's also a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea to put this on your CV at some point, yeah. Good luck with that, Vivo. Good luck with that. All right. A little recap. Our parents are not alive anymore. Our sister's also not alive anymore. And 7 years passed once again. I wonder what's gonna happen now. Oh, goodness! Okay. Hello. Hello, is someone there? Why is this not working now? Ah, there you go. Oh, I was waiting, but that was kind of creepy. What is this here? Oh, that's green fire. I've seen it once before. Dude. Kelsey? If that's you, this isn't funny. That's not Kelsey. She would never do that, right? It's here again. This shouldn't be here. It's also here around the corner. Okay, never mind. I can't. Yeah, that's a good idea, Nubu. But I think Elden Ring is probably a good idea. Better than Overwatch. Show yourself. Who are you? Kind of coward move here, right? Oh god. Oh no, no, no. Please don't show yourself. Do you see the shadow coming along? Oh, okay, never mind. What? Go away. Leave me alone. To think this game was so innocent and wholesome in the beginning. Yeah, it's not anymore. Maybe it's gonna get wholesome again. But I think it's still gonna be very emotional. Please, please go away. Soul's intent of my school that we put it on ours. Yeah, probably. So that's a good idea. You see, that's Kelsey. So we were 16, I think, the last time. And 7 years later, we're 23. So here you are. Hard to believe someone so lazy keeps this place running on her own. Must have amazing friends. I don't think your character changed here, right? I think she's pretty much still the same. Yeah, I think we're all grown a bit. A new party came in looking for ale. I served them first round, but I'll have you know, I didn't come here to work tonight. In fact, they're probably gonna get kids at some point. Look, you're sweat. Are you okay? So she's working here. Oh. I am not sure. Oh, so we were dreaming about that. I'm not sure. I guess I must have fallen asleep in the middle of cleaning up. I was having a bad dream, but it felt so real. She really looks like her mother. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. DNA, dude. Well, it seems rather unprofessional to me, but I suppose you can be forgiven for needing a nap. You've got a lot on your mind. Best get up now, though. Those adventurers will be needing their room before long. The rate they've been downing ale. Right. Yeah, I'm getting up. What time is it even? So, what are you gonna say to Thomas? Oh, Thomas is still here? Kelsey, that's the 3rd time you've asked me tonight. I don't know yet, okay? I already told you that. She wants me to go out with him, right? Okay, okay. I mean, I appreciate that Kelsey wants to be my wing woman here, but I think you don't need to pressure me for the 3rd time now, right? Did the eyeballs have blue eyes? I remember that talk about blue eyes. I think so, yeah. Just seems like a decision you might want to discuss with your best friend, that's all. I don't think so, but okay. I was just curious. No need to get all grumpy. Let me be grumpy. Well, I hope you're at least thinking about this offer. It doesn't seem like a decision to be taken lightly. After all, it's not every day someone asks you to marry them. This is very old school.
At first I thought it was some odd joke. Laughed aloud even. I'd known Thomas more than a few years by then, but our exchanges were always brief and hardly romantic in nature. Maybe that's how things work out in the wider world. But we Pyreside folk typically get to know someone before declaring our love for them. I told him I needed the night to think it over. Had plenty on my plate those days. With Nana gone to rest, the sleepy dragon was mine to manage. Kelsey helped when she could, stars bless her, but that left meals to cook, floors to sweep, blankets to wash, and all sorts of unruly adventurers to wait upon.
Hey, barkeep, another pitch for the table, yeah? Oh, that sounds like a lot of work here. Sure thing. Barley wine ale, was it? Whatever strongest. Oh, and a small pointer? Bit of helpful advice from someone who's patronized a lot of taverns. You should always serve the pretty girls first. The name's clear. Is that so? If I see any, I will. I'm gonna be cheeky. Well, Claire, I'll be sure to keep that in mind if I see any. Now that Josh is here, maybe he could better calculate where this narrator is from. Yeah, we were speculating if that's the narrator is from Australia. I'm curious. I was also thinking it's probably Australia. Huh? Cute. Quick the comeback. Not bad, barkeep. Is there something else I can do for you? Sure, you can sit yourself down and share your mug with us. Seems like you could use it. I'm not drinking while working. Sounds Scottish. The lady just talking sound Irish, yeah? Ah, interesting. A faint Irish accent to me. Damn, good ears then. Thanks, that's very kind, really, but I have some things I need to catch up on back here. Hope you enjoy the ale. We will, thanks, barkeep. I'm also surprised that I really thought it's Australian. You know, this wasn't some petty dare from my guildmates to come over and talk to the keep bartender. We just needed more ale. It's okay. Right. That's good to know. Makes sense. Irish, working Irish. I mean, this is an inn. I don't know which time we are, timeline. Although, I have to say, your eyes are beautiful shade of green. She's trying. That's so sweet. I want to say, yeah, that's very sweet, but I'm not interested. Can I combine that? It's very sweet. Actually sound a lot like Irish. Damn, okay. Alrighty. Guess we're probably completely wrong then. That's so sweet. I always thought my eyes were pretty plain. What made it so distinguishable from the others here? Probably some vocals how they are pronouncing it. Plain? That's not at all. They're lovely. I haven't seen a green so deep and enchanting since I left the Mistwood as a little girl. You're in anything but plain, barkeep. Flirt? I don't want to flirt. No, it's too far. Dude, this is too fast. Kira likes green eyes. Do you think she'll select Fritz? Maybe. But maybe she's not into guys. Thank you. That's a really kind compliment. Simply the truth, barkeep, but you're very welcome. I really appreciate getting compliments. I think we're not complimenting enough, to be honest. Especially not guys, it feels like. Listen to how the narrator says now. How can you pronounce now different in now, Neil. My drink offer still stands in case you change your mind. Taking a break once in a while is good for the soul. Take care, barkeep. Thanks for the ale. Irish now becomes Noi. Oh yeah, you're right. Yes, Mimi, do you remember the situation I told you where I had to go to the court for? Have to go again because of that on Thursday. Really? Are you nervous? Damn, it's still not over. Take some time, huh? Just be aware. Kinda, yeah, I would be also nervous. It's gonna be okay, Mano. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. So either your head's in the clouds or you've got a grudge against your nana's old glassware. That's the second casualty tonight. I think I'm just thinking about different things. Yeah. Oops. I guess I'm a bit distracted. All right. You don't have to back. I was already going to help. At this point, you were just embarrassing yourself. Why is Cassie so mean? What? What are you talking about? I'm gonna watch the info, you dummy. Go take a walk and clear your head. You were clearly incapable of focusing on two things at once. Maybe we're thinking about our family. Could imagine that. At the end, it just in the race car. New. Sounds like Zazu when he complains about something. New. Get some fresh air. Oh, we had this, right? Wait. Get some fresh air. Talk to whoever you need to talk to, and then come back here ready to go to your job, okay? That's kind. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's a good idea. Thanks, Kelsey. Irish sounds slightly higher than Scottish, but of course it depends on the dialect too. Reminds me a bit of sometimes I'm having trouble to hear if it's Swedish or Norwegian, but it's slowly getting better. But I realize Norwegian people are insanely cute when they're talking. They're always going higher with their voice when they're finishing their sentence. It's so lovely. All right, let's clear our head a bit. Hey, Nugget! You're getting so brazen these days. Just make sure you stay out of your compost barrels, okay? Nugget. Cassie's always been feisty. I bet she did not change it. No, I also don't think so. I think most people are keeping their character like that. Even... That's so interesting. I probably told this on stream before, but when you're asking 80 years old people, like, how old is your mindset? Most of them, they're gonna say between 18 and 20. This is not changing. Your body's just getting older. That's in the best voice, true. Donovan, honestly, I can't believe this is even up for debate. You know how much this place means to Parasite. Of course, Molly, but they had a little baby, right? Little lyric, pleasant every evening, isn't it? Sure, yeah, what were you two talking about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, nothing you need to bother yourself with, at least not yet. Anyway. Wait, what? Maybe now is the perfect time. No sense putting off our decision. It's about the old apothecary. Come, lyric, we can explain everything once we're inside. What do they want to do with us? When you ask my grandma how old she has become, Grandpa, he always said 18. I think this is not changing, no. Quite interesting, huh? Yeah. So this all started with William. He was working up in the windmill and noticed one of the sails was in poor condition seals. Okay. Okay, of course, we all know how much we rely on the windmill. Rich barley alone is essential to a village, or livestock and victuals. Donovan is a very Irish name too. Yeah, maybe it's the Irish game. Maybe it is. Maybe somebody can do a research. Maybe the developer is also Irish. Maybe my brain is just old. No. I've taken several tests before. I've always landed on an age older more in mature than physically. Yeah, but would you also say that you are, I don't know, wouldn't you say your mind is also like, it's not about how mature you are for your age, but how you are feeling inside your head. Don't you feel like also like 20? I find this quite interesting. I don't think your brain is old. It just you're very mature. Mature. Right, so we know the windmill needs repairs, and apparently it's not as simple as pounding in a few nails. Yeah, I've always been the mature one, and yeah, that fits to you. We can keep the sails turning a few more years with some basic repairs, but for a long time fix, we'll need quality materials. How I feel now, I feel like you can. You see? Okay, I'm following so far. Are those expensive? What are they planning? Significantly more coins than any of us have lying around. So that's when Donovan suggested the unthinkable. This old place, it's filled with goods and ingredients Joseph and Imelda left behind. We decided to never sell them because if anyone were to move in here, a new proprietor of this shop, they need the supplies. But it's been over a decade since Joseph passed away. And in all that time, we haven't received a single inquiry about the shop. So, let me make sure I have this straight. Selling off all this old inventory would fund the windmill repairs. But then no one else could move in. We'd be giving up on the apothecary ever opening its doors again. It's quite interesting because I was always saying pharmacy to that. In German, it's Apotheke. So it's very, very close to the German word as well. Based in Lansing, Michigan. So nothing Irish in this case, I assume. I have no idea. But that's interesting. It could be that I've had the role of the big brother or something like that for a longer period of time. Yeah, I was also the reasonable, the reasonable kid. Let's say it this way. And I'm also the bigger, the big daughter, the big sister. Yeah, I think we've got a lot of things common there.
Oh.
I think there's a decision making going on now. Exactly. It would be a big empty building, nothing more. And if we don't sell, is there any other way we can scrounge up enough coins for the repairs? Is that possible? We're open to ideas, but I wouldn't have suggested this if I thought we had any other options. I see the dilemma here. Damn, maybe they have 2 more super duper games, yeah? Also some kind of stuff? I'm very open-minded for that. By the way, I am also very happy to announce that probably next week we're gonna play Hotel Renovator because I'm gonna get a key offered. So we're also gonna try to test another simulation game. I'm very excited to do that, but the PC needs to work for this because it's probably not gonna work here. Well, there might be one. What is it? The merchant up at the inn, Thomas? He asked me to marry him early tonight. I haven't given him an answer yet. Lyric, you're not gonna marry a person because that person is having money to save this place. No, that's not a good idea. You're not gonna get happy with doing this. Is this what she's thinking of? Marry him? What in the blazes are you talking about? I know it sounds crazy, and he does too, but he's not light on coin. Maybe if I say yes, he'd be willing to pay for the repairs. Yeah, please don't marry people because they have money. I mean, a lot of people probably doing this, but I think in long term you're not gonna get happy. Nobody, even the rich person. I don't think you can give back the love. But ah, but Josh, I know that's the goal. You need a sugar mama. I know that. I'm wishing you good luck with that. Maybe you can fall in love with a sugar mama. Worlds Down and Morrow. I even got Worlds Down. I bought it for €2.50 at some point. What is Morrow Meadows? Give me a second. Steam. She just wants money. Yeah, she's not gonna be able to give love to that person. Oh wait, Morrow Meadows. I'm not finding the game, by the way. I'm not on Steam. Is you sure it's called like that? Because I know World's Dawn. I bought this game at some point. Still in my backlog. Young lady, you are not marrying someone to pay for windmill repairs. We'll find another way, even if we do have to sell the apothecary. You don't need to find the coins all on your own, Lyric. We should make this decision together as a village. Clearly you know where this two of us stand, and Miles has remained impartial as usual. It seems you have the deciding vote. Sell inventory, preserve the inventory. Can we preserve without marrying? Is that possible? I would like to preserve it. I'm gonna try that. I don't think we should sell the inventory. It's possible someone will want to buy this place someday. Yeah, maybe.
Perhaps it was foolish holding on to sentiment like that. Selfish, even. But the apothecary held a piece of my childhood. The lingering scent of Imelda's fragrance oils. Colourful little jars Joseph had meticulously labelled and set on display so many years ago.
Thank you so much, Doggy.
I wasn't ready to sell it all away.
Maybe we're gonna lucky. We're gonna be lucky and somebody's gonna buy that place. Okay, one decision making done. Just want to give some feedback by your avatar. It's not accurate on the computer. It might be setting or something. You don't need to fix this right now. Oh, it's not reacting. Or what? Oh, you're probably right. Oh, today is so scuffed. Oh, oh my goodness. What the hell? Give me a second. Maybe we can fix it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop. Am I floating when I'm speaking? I think so. Flop, flop, flop. Is it better? Sometimes it is and sometimes it's weird. I am so sorry. It is how it is sometimes. Otherwise I'm gonna disable. Oh, she's not reacting. Oh, I can see. Maybe I need to put the threshold a bit more down. You see? Hello, hello? Is it better? Thank you so much for the feedback. Way better. Thank you so much. I didn't see this at all. Just yell. No. I don't want to yell. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably because I was using the other microphone and the threshold is a bit different here. Let me turn my volume for I don't want to kill your ears. Alright. Thank you for the feedback. Oh, they're Lyric. How can I help you? Don't tell me those adventurers need something from the shop. The slate. Oh, this is Miles. Damn. No, nothing like that. I'm just out for a leisurely stroll. I felt like I needed to clear my hands. That saves the day. Yes, feedback is always appreciated. Thank you so much. I don't like scuffed things. Yeah, the Shure SM58 is way louder than the SM7. Yes, the threshold was a bit too high for this one. Definitely. This is why I could fix it very fast. Oh, do I know the feeling? Perhaps it's the time of the year, or perhaps I'm simply getting old, but my mind is a jumble lately. Just the other day I called my sweet daughter Cozy by mistake. Cozy, that little mutt hasn't been around in over a decade. That's not so bad. That's ridiculous. think it's pretty bad for him, though. That's ridiculous, Mr. Miles. I would have loved to see the look on Kelsey's face.
Yeah.
I do believe she's used to it by now. She's much more patient with me these days than she was as a child, that's for sure. I won't keep you lyric, but I wish you luck with whatever it is that's weighing on your mind. That's kind. Epstein Ronald, MVPs of the weeks. And personally, Tatami and Thok and everyone who was, feeling sorry for me. Thank you for everyone taking your time and being patient with me. I know it might get a bit annoying sometimes, but yeah, I was panicking. I was panicking a lot. I really don't want to miss out Tatami here as well. And of course you, Thoki. Everyone is appreciated here. Even the lurkers. Always. Always. Everyone is very, very much appreciated here. Thanks, Mr. Miles. Good night to you. A very tight hug. Wait, didn't we go to the rooms upstairs? No, we didn't. But I can feel it today. I'm gonna get really emotional again. Kelsey's notes are so tidy. I hope she gets a chance to fashion some of these designs soon. I'm sure they'll be really pretty. It's always nice to explore around, because the last time I missed the last chapter, I missed like three interactions. Boxes full of clothes and other belongings. Is Mr. Miles planning to take a trip somewhere? Maybe he wants to move away. Lookers are important. Of course, every +1 is very, very important to me. It's also comfort. To be honest, Raven, it's also comforting me a lot to know that I am somewhere in the background of someone's screen, and I feel honored. And get emotional. Vanilla cream, orange blossom, bay leaf, and blackberry. How does she decide what to smell like every day? There's so many choices. Oh, vanilla smell. I like this one, but not the artificial one. Diary entry 22 star month. Well, it's finally happened. Dad told me he wants to leave Pyreside. He tried acting all casual, pretending he hadn't really thought it through. But I know it's been on his mind for ages. I mean, I get it. We don't get the kind of clients we used to. I can't remember the last noble family that came through the village, and it's hard making a living selling level 1 leather boots. like in a proper RPG game. But this place is home. Even if it is showed in between an abandoned apothecary and a creepy old windmill that's apparently falling apart. Maybe Dad has a point. Mr. Miles really wants to leave Pyreside. I mean, he seems very unhappy here. I think that's probably a good idea. Sometimes you have to do this. I actually didn't want to go to this room, but maybe we can talk about that. If this is an option.
Yeah.
Pleasant evening, Lyric. Do you care to take here now? Oh, never mind. So soft and such a lovely warm color. The melody is so nice in this game. This is just in general speaking, the soundtrack is amazing. Thanks for raising such a generous daughter, Miss Eva. Never thought I'd say that when we were kids. I can hear the windmill, right? Oh, it's pretty loud. It's not like I believe Kelsey's old ghost stories anymore, but why tempt fate, especially at night? Ah, that fresh air feels good, doesn't it? Love standing up here by the overlook and feeling the breeze after a long day. The way I finish, L'Infamie, Bélier, I must say both movies are amazing, yeah? Which one are you preferring? I'm curious. I think that movie was running on German telly at some point. It does feel nice. I don't do it often enough. Probably not enough time for doing this one while she's working at the end. Well, little Rick, you can surely be forgiven for that. Graham tells me you've been swamped these past few weeks. But do appreciate it when you can. I reckon there's not many villages in the entire realm that have a view like ours. No one's ever proposed to you, have they, Albie? Life is so simple for a scarecrow. One responsibility right here and there in the name. In my opinion, Coda, but maybe that was also due to the language. Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe. But I also think they had more opportunities since Apple got more money, you know? It was the Apple production. And I think it's also about marketing. I will definitely give that movie a shot as well. Dunnet Farmhouse. Will the Northern Pyrelites ever return? Another solstice gone, another year without any sign of Pyrelites in the mountains. These small, enchanting fairy lights were a staple of northern life for centuries until recent events appeared to drive them out of the realm completely. Now, 14 years after the last confirmed sighting, even the most stalwart believers are beginning to doubt they are ever coming back. Says archive scholar and mountain native Pura Selfel, the lights were a unique phenomenon created under an incredibly strange and specific set of circumstances. Anyone who believed their magic would last forever was simply fooling themselves. 14 years. What does this person know about anything? Sure, the Pyrelites will come back someday. Oh, I could also check out that's the school kinda, right? Hazel's letters are so neat. Sometimes I forget she's only 7. Lyric! Wow, I'm happy to see you. I need your help. Oh, okay. Damn, Hazel, she was a baby dude the last time. They're growing so fast.
Oh.
Hazel, isn't it past your bedtime? Does your mom know you're still up at this hour? This is important, I promise. So, the king's brother is jealous because he wants to be the king. He's really smart and kind of mean, and he thinks he deserves power. That's when he makes friends with another kingdom, scary dwarves from underground, and they get ready to take over by force. Hazel, you're up this late writing another story? Yeah, but I have this really big problem with how to end it.
Growing up, I was the little sister, the shy one among the village kids. Before Hazel, I never had anyone look it up to me. The constant question in her eyes, the way she'd glance for my approval in moments of doubt, it was exhilarating and terrifying. When someone hangs on your every word, well, you owe it to them to choose those words carefully.
See, I'm stuck there. It's probably very interesting mentioning that she was always the younger sister, and now she feels like the older sister. Perspective change, actually. I'm stuck there. Okay, so the king has driven all the dwarves from the keep, and it's finally time to deal with his mean brother. But how? The way I see it, you have 2 options. An emotional ending where the king has to come to terms with his brother's betrayal, Or a light-hearted ending, more like a fairy tale. The king forgives his brother and everyone learns a valuable lesson. I like both. I actually like both. Hazel is a cute young lady. Yeah. Well, which one should I pick? I can probably choose, huh? It's your story, Hazel. I don't want to finish it for you, but if I was the one writing, I would take the emotional one because that's more real life. And I think Hazel is understanding this now. When she was a baby, I couldn't take the real dramatic ending. I would go emotional. I think after the king's long journey, his story needs a dramatic gut punch of an ending. Okay, yeah. I think I'm going to try that. Thanks, Lyric. I wonder if this is going to change something with my story. I'm glad Hazel's still getting use out of Graham's old toys. I bet it was fun for him dragging them out of storage. Even with all his years of experience, William spent his spare time reading up on better ways to care for his animals. I wonder if there's always only one item. If your choice have an impact on the story, yeah, I wonder. Oh yeah, this room was with 2 interactive items. I'd like to believe that, yeah. Otherwise it would be a bit pointless, right? You're all taking care of each other, aren't you? It's important that we parasite critters stick together. It was so sweet of Graham to give up on his bedroom to his little sister. Although secretly, I think he likes sleeping up in this loft. I also want to have chicken. Please no bad ending. I wonder how this game gonna end though. I think we need to go more to the north. The donuts don't sell as much produce as they used to. It's mostly hard adventurers that come through Parasite these days. I remember when we started the game that was full of nice goods here. They spend so much time arguing. Sometimes it's easy to forget just how talented the twins are. These blades are perfectly cast. Well, let's look around. These steel swords are Donovan's original design. Isaac told me they sell more of these than anything. So, Lyric, are you gonna marry that merchant? Okay, this little small village just knows everything, huh? Who told you about that? Come on, kid, you really thought it would stay secret? Such juicy gossip here in our little village? I once fell off my old stepladder and Molly showed up with a sympathy card before I hit the ground. Yeah, I take your point. Well, what do you think I should do? What should I tell him?
Huh?
Listen to your heart. What is this group pressure of about marriage? I think these are all other times, huh? It's very old school. I don't know. I don't know, lots of pressure. Please don't pressure people with, when are you getting married? Why you don't have a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever? Why don't you have kids? Let the people be. There's probably a reason why things are not happening. Maybe they're also just happy the way it is. Hi, Pan, welcome back. don't know if I'm the best one to be doling out relationship wisdom, kid, but it's not like I have a whole had a whole lot of luck in that department. I've only got one piece of advice. Hopefully it applies. Trust your gut. Deep down you know yourself better than anyone. So I think this chapter is about trying to save this village by marrying someone because that person is rich. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, but that's not gonna happen. Thanks, Isaac. I guess that's helpful. Even though I kind of wonder what would happen here. Would we have a completely different story? Windmill repairs. Please double check and make sure I didn't forget anything. Okay. Ask William Rui borrowing platform letter. Oh, it's locked. Yeah. Mr. Donovan keeps his bedroom locked. Probably a good idea. I think I also said this the last time.
Huh?
Hey, Lyric. Heard about what's going on between you and that merchant. Wanted to say you've got my support no matter what. Never gotten a spontaneous marriage proposal myself, so I would know exactly how to. Spontaneous proposal? Is that a thing? I don't think anyone was your, I don't know. Did you guys have a fiancé? That's also a weird word. Fiancé at some point? I don't know. I don't think that's a common thing nowadays. Well, actually, hold on. There was that one adventure. I'd say it hardly counts. He was drunk and obviously more in love with the new axe he bought than the woman who'd forged it. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Anyway, Thomas put you in an awkward position. No two ways about it. Try not to stress too much, alright? Yeah, I'll try. Thanks, Brianna. Yeah, it's probably this chapter is completely about this topic here. Fiancé. Wonder why Isaac finally did away with the bunk beds. Maybe he finally feels like he's an adult. No, I have not. I think if you want to propose to someone, it should be spontaneously, right? It should be something you should, I don't know, consider a few weeks at least. It shouldn't happen spontaneously. Even though some people are like this, but yeah, I don't know. But probably these are other days. It's probably a bit different. Oh yeah, we were here. Yeah, also nobody proposed me, so spontaneous, yeah. Doesn't this ring look nice, Josh? Give me your finger. I want to see which size you're having. Oh. Those adventurers are clearly having a deep, heartfelt conversation. I should leave them to it. Now I wanna listen. Let me listen. Okay, I'm not allowed to. Where's my old friend? What was his name again? I forgot. Oh, is that him? Oh, it was him, right? No. A wise man once said, strength is overcome by weakness, joy is overcome by pain, the night is overcome by brightness, and love, it remains the same. That's cute. So how are we deciding, Chad? I'm not gonna marry. Changing is always an option, I suppose. Changing to salmon, purple. Oh, salmon. How's salmon looking like? Kelsey calls this color salmon. Doesn't make much sense to me, but she's the expert, as she constantly reminds me. Not too bad. I like this one. So, Cuddles, you're one of my oldest friends. What do you think I should do? If you don't love him, no. I don't think that's healthy for your mental health. I've been in a sincere relationship with a partner. I would plan this ahead, seek advice, and listen to what people with experience have to say. I never do it asked to very spontaneously say no. But some people are like, I don't know, they don't know along each other, and they're thinking, yeah, that's the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. But it takes at least 2 or 3 years to see all the character of a person, to be honest. And love is always a bit different when you're having good days together. It's the bad days are actually showing your real character, I guess. And if you can work together, yeah, a relationship, it means always work, to be honest. No, Mary, usually good, but not in this. No. If what? Okay, I got it. Okay. Cuddle, that's not helpful. That's your answer to everything. Silence. Staying silent. Mr. Cuddles. Isla, I wish you were here. I wish so as well. Room is empty. But what if I love money? Then go for it. I don't know. You might like it right now, but what about in 10 years? You can still get divorced, huh? What a home this inn has been to me over the decades. So much of my life I've devoted to it, and here at the end of things I find I don't regret a single moment. And although saying goodbye is hard, I must admit I'm rather tired. I'm ready to see my beloved Fergus once again in my little Caroline. I know this inn will remain in good hands after I'm gone, of all the things I've accomplished in my life. My granddaughter shines the brightest. Let this page serve as a tribute to the sleepy dragon, but also as a reminder to my dear Lyric that she's loved. I've always been and will always be so proud of her. Always. That's the letter from the grandma. Oh, that's sweet. I love you too, Nana, always. It's crazy that things like this are remaining. Nana always had the best view in the entire village.
Oh.
Although some of those branches are in desperate need of a trim. Some of Nana's favorite cookbooks and storybooks not ready to give these away anytime, so no, you don't have to. In a relationship, you need bad days because, as you say, the true character shows on. Yeah, in bad days, but also if you, it's not only the bad character, it's also about how's the relationship developing through these days. Pretty much, yeah. In 10 years, I'm gonna love even more. Yeah. The thing is, you can't buy everything with love, Josh. Inflation, ain't it, bro? Thank you for making me smile. Isn't this the merchant? Oh, yeah. Oh, Lyric, I was hoping you'd come by. I wanted to clear a few things up if it would help you make your decision. Uh-oh. Well, what is he gonna say? But with this current inflation we have, salary will grow beside it as long as you get a job. That is hopefully with some jobs. I mean, oh my God, this Monday, a lot of things. I mean, lots of places were striking, and I think they're gonna strike throughout the week. A lot of places are striking in Germany right now. It's not a good time to travel, I think. I know I'm putting you in an uncomfortable position here. I know my request is quite unusual as we don't know each other all too well. But I'd very much like to get to know each other better, and while we did, we would be securing a comfortable future for the both of us. But what if it's not gonna work out? I would get a home, a warm place to return to after long seasons on the road, and you would get, well, a share of my coins and prospects. I think he's really thinking like an honorable man, but I don't think I can do this because he deserves more. He just deserves someone who's loving him. And hopefully we would discover a deeper affection for one another as time went on, become a true partnership. So Thomas is actually not really disgusting, which is making the decision even harder. But I really think these people deserve someone who are truly loving them. And if I'm not feeling any affection, I don't think this is going to develop. I don't think so. There are so many strikes in Finland now. Next week, bus drivers are going on strike, and the week after, it's the train traffic. Yeah, we're also having the same here. We are. I mean, you need to. It's a bit more complicated in Germany, I guess. We're having the bus drivers and the subway drivers, and then there is the Deutsche Bahn. They're also striking sometimes, which is really, really bad. Then we are having airports striking as well. In Munich, they were also striking on Friday, I think it was. Also, hospitals are striking, kindergarten are striking, a lot of places are striking, and I'm not like, oh my God, this is so no, go for it, because people need money. It's not enough. It's really not enough. And I'm absolutely down that these people are fighting for their rights. Absolutely. The people responsible for loading and unloading ship and plane cargo have been striking for quite a while now, meaning I won't be able to get my package as long as it keeps going on. Oh yeah, DHL is also striking sometimes. Even the post is, the mail is striking here as well. A lot of things are going on right now. But I am very much down for that because these people are working so hard and their payment is so shitty. I'm so sorry to say that, but it's shitty. It's just shitty. And I hope they are getting what they are demanding, even though I don't think it's very realistic. I think they are demanding, what was it? I was hearing in the news, 10% more. It's probably very unrealistic, but I think you need to haggle. You need to start to haggle like that. Really? Then I must call tomorrow before I go to the hospital for nothing. You always need to look up, Thuggy. Please always look up if the trains and buses are driving. And it's also, every region is different probably, but this is what I heard in the news. Please always check out before you are traveling around. I thought you got some. I thought you could take the cab, by the way. What happened to that? People can and should strike if they see it necessary, but frankly, right now it's not the best time, and I can't take the bus to school if they really do go on a strike. I know, but honestly, Pan, there's never the right time. It's never going to be the best time. Everyone is going to get affected at some point, and I think we all need to get affected by that so they can see, okay, we're all pressured. We need to do something about it. Even though I think in Japan it's a bit more different. I heard striking is they're a bit more different. Like bus drivers, they are not like, I'm not going to work for this day because the union is paying for my payment. They are just not taking money for the tickets, for example. So it's just damaging the company and not the customers. Also quite interesting way of thought. It just, I don't think, I'm not sure if we can do this in Germany. Germany is, we're not, I would say German people are not, like comparing German people to French people, it's such a huge difference because French people, they love to strike. Oh, you're getting your certificate mid-March. Okay, alrighty. Then you need to hold on until then. You got this, doggy. And please look up before you are trying to take the bus. It's St. David's Day tomorrow. What is St. David's Day? I don't think we're celebrating this in Germany. I don't think so. I never heard of this, Josh. There, it sounded better rehearsed in my head, but well. Jan, hi! What's this? Milestone achieved. Watched 3 consecutive streams this month and sparked a watch streak. I'm seeing this the first time, but it's nice. It's a bit flexing. It's a bit flexing, but it's nice. It's nice to see, especially as a streamer. I really appreciate it. Don't we have the channel points for that? Like, okay, if you're lurking here a lot, you're getting automatically the channel points anyway. Then you can see if someone, I don't know, for example, somebody's wasting a lot of feathers. Then I know, wow, that person was actually so many times here. I also want that. Yeah, well, then you need to watch the stream, 3 consecutive streams this month to spark, to bring some sparkle into the chat. Hi, Jan. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm also confused. I guess it's a new feature. Where's my Where's my milestone? It will. It's probably in beta, maybe. Maybe I really never heard of it. So first time seeing this. Feathers might only 1 million. I need to do something with the feathers. What could I do with 1 million feathers? I have no idea. We need to do some brainstorming at some point. I know, a lot of people are always here. Jeff, do something. Maybe it's a new thing and people will slowly get... Yeah, I think so as well. Maybe they're slowly rolling it out. I'm excited about early tomorrow. Early tomorrow? I will make some eggs and... Oh, you mean breakfast? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I would be also excited. Speaking of, I'm slowly getting hungry. You got 1 minute. Oh my god, Des, we need to do something with those feathers. You need to get rid of some. Otherwise, the ASMR stream is coming very, very soon, and I don't want to do that. Please take until morning to think. Truly, I don't mean for this to be any sort of burden upon you. Simply a choice to consider. Had offered whip for 1 million pounds. Ah, but the thing is, most people are whips here anyway. Yeah. So that's not gonna work. Yeah. Who do you know? I'm not gonna do that, man. 9. Yeah, thanks, Thomas. I'll have a decision for you by morning. Nah, I'm already having my decision. I'm not gonna marry him. He's deserving way better. It's not you, it's a me. Thomas Kilton, penned on the 23rd of Star month. I first came to Parasite roughly 7 years ago, and since then have made it a point to stop by at least once every dry season. This is in no small part due to the Sleepy Dragon and the warm hospitality this establishment provides without fail. Innkeeper Lyric, who recently took over from her kind grandmother, may she sleep soundly, is a charming and gracious host who always ensures her guests have clean beds and good food aplenty. Often I'll be seated in this chamber, balancing inventory or engaging in some other manual task, and the smell of a home-cooked meal will drift up from the kitchen and fill me with warmth. I wholeheartedly endorse the Sleepy Dragon and its lovely keeper. Tom is so kind. Thomas is so kind. I feel, yeah, I'm blushing here. I think he's too kind. He's not, he's too good to me. Nah, I really appreciate what he's saying. He's a very honorable person, but I don't think this is gonna work out. I don't think it's fair. Or am I thinking wrong here? Maybe you can fall in love later on, but I'm not sure. Essex, you cheater. I can't believe I fell asleep while cleaning. I remember getting lost in my thoughts, and that weird nightmare started. Postcards with autograph. I'm actually having a tier like this in Ko-fi. You're getting a fancy and artsy postcards. with some stuff written on the back. But only German people on stream might be a little expensive. It depends. I also sent a drawing, a painting to the USA at some point. That was like €20 or something. But sending a mail is not that expensive. It's, I don't know, under €5. That's doable. But Elf Kill clear. She sure is forward. Most adventurers don't give me a second look behind the bar, especially when Kelsey's around. Alright, let's talk to Kelsey. Or to the adventurers. Oh, I can't walk down here. Taking break once in a while is good for the soul. Remember that barkeep? I tried to. We were always playing piano with our sister. Play the piano. You must think of yourself first, and you can evaluate you two together. Yeah, I agree. I know what to do with my points. Oh! Stay hydrated, chat. She got good at the piano. Yeah! She can accompany herself. Take a walk and back with a clear head. I did. Maybe we need to go to bed now. Good night, Jan. Sleep well and tight. Or maybe I need to talk to him again. Please take until morning to think, truly. I don't want this to be any sort of burden upon you. I made my decision, but I can't go to bed because there is a book. How can I finish this day? What's the hint here again? Hint. Kelsey should be fine watching then for a while. I need to get some fresh air and clear my head. I think I missed something outside. Because I don't have this option yet. And we couldn't listen to this conversation here. So I missed the key event. Which one though? Do you need to go back to the forest? Maybe. Where's the big tree, by the way? Maybe we want to go to the grave of our parents. Isn't this the bridge? Too many responsibilities back in Parasite, same old story. Nah, it's too early to do that. Oh, we're back in the village, right? Bryony would have rather said this in person, but I reckon you've gone off into the woods again. Me and the other townsfolk really appreciate what you do out here. We've all noticed the changes in Parasite over the last few years, and losing dear old Elspeth hasn't helped any. It's been nice being able to count on you through these uncertain times. I know you said you've always felt like something of an outsider, but truly you are the only one thinking that. In the spirit of counting blessings, you should know we all consider you one of them. Guess what I had for lunch today? Cornflakes. Was it cornflakes though? It was serious. It was a good guess, though, no? Lyric, keep quiet. See that creature down there? I think we were missing this event. Is this a cat, mouse, rat? What is it? Wow, I've never seen anything like that before. If I'm not mistaken, that's a carbuncle. The gem in its forehead gives it away. Magical and elusive creatures from the far north. Oh, leave it, Jax! It's alright, boy! This dog is looking like a squirrel, though. Cat mouse rat? Yeah, cat mouse rat, somehow, with a gem on the forehead. Well, it was bound to happen. It's weird to see a carbuncle at all, given how cautious and skittish they are.
Oh.
Then I guess we should count ourselves lucky. Unfortunately, no, I don't think we should. I fear this may bode ill for Parasite if a carbuncle has ventured this far south, so far from its native tundras. It must have a good reason. Something sinister is spreading its influence, claiming dominion over lands that once belonged to innocent magical creatures. The shadow? Is that a spider on the wall? Oh no, that's like a lizard. This mountain has remained relatively quiet since that first storm over a decade ago, but I fear it won't stay that way forever. I think it will always come back. You deal with adventurers. No doubt you've heard the rumors from the north. Foreboding rumors they are, more and more each season. Phantom enemies that can be killed, hardy mountain folk not far from here abandoning their homes and fleeing to the capital. Yeah, I've heard rumors. I was hoping that's all they were. At the very least, we need to consider that Parasite might not be the safe haven we'd all like to be. We'd all liked it to be. Keep your eyes open, Lyric. I will. Take care, Brian. Maybe that was the missing event. Can I still go to the right side? No. Blocking the pathway. Damn, those are lots of Pokemons, Manu. 1010? That's a lot. Congrats! Sima hasn't even caught one. I played new Pokemon Snap. What are you talking about? I'm taking pictures though. To be honest, the newest Pokemon is not really appealing to me. The world is looking so damn empty. Even this game is looking like somebody put actually so much love into this game, you know? I have no idea what to do, by the way. I think I found the tree.
I've never known how to feel about gravestones. Memories of loved ones, of Mum, Dad, Nana, Isla. In my mind, they're full of life and warmth and colour. Everything a cold, grey rock in the ground could never be. Still, it was nice having a place to go where the world was quiet and my thoughts could belong to them alone.
Definitely Irish accent. I was thinking the same. With the last sentence, definitely. You are correct, Pan. Nice. The new Pokemon looks really bad. Yeah, I agree. The world is looking like they were rushing through. But I heard the story is pretty good, but the world, I mean, look at this game. It's wonderful looking. So many different kind of trees, and the newest one, there is one tree and the rest is looking like a desert. Can I made my decision. I wanna say to him, no, I don't want to marry you. Graham popped in a few minutes ago looking for you. Oh, I think we triggered it now. What did he want?
Hmm?
What did he want? Did it seem important? So not only am I doing your job for you, now you're asking me to be your personal secretary? I don't have any idea what he wanted. Right, sorry. I suppose I'll go find him. You're okay here? Sure, as long as it stays slow. I can stand here and look pretty forever. It's, if that's all you need me to do. She's so cheeky. So he left now. He's also overthinking. No, never mind. Please take until morning to think. Truly, I don't want this to be any sort of burden upon you. Where's your accent? Well, we need to figure out, huh? At some point. When we get the chance. Chad, I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit stuck, it feels like. Can I just tell him I don't want to marry you? Lovely song, you get all kinds of talents, don't you? I got my moments. Is it the same hint I'm getting here? Kelsey should be fine watching then for a while. I need to get some fresh air and clear my head. Maybe I need to go up the stairs again. Oh, never mind. There you are, Lyric. I was looking for you. Oh, Graham. Oh my god, Graham also mentioned he felt he was loving me 7 years ago. I wonder if he's still having these feelings. Yeah, Kelsey told me. What's going on? Is everything okay? Yeah, everything is fine. It's not that. There's just something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Something important. Be more cryptic. Sheesh, Graham, what is it? Sorry, I am not trying to be cryptic, but will you meet me down by the lake shore? I know it's late to be going that deep into the woods, but I promise there's a reason. I was there like 5 minutes ago. Can we just do this here? I'll meet you there. Beyond the pines. The lake shore? Yeah, I can meet you there. Where was this again, by the way? Thanks, Lyric. I'll be waiting by the water. I guess I'm just gonna follow the river. You're not thinking of saying yes, are you, to Thomas? Curious, huh? Definitely not. I'm not sure yet. Should I be teasing? No. No, I'm not. No, definitely not. He caught me off guard with a question, but I'm not going to marry someone I barely know. He's going to say, yeah, well, we know each other, so marry me. Good, well, I mean, you can do what you want, obviously. I wouldn't want to see you rush into something like that. Right? Yeah, of course not. All right. He's also going to say now that he's going to leave the village, right? Everyone is leaving this village. So, barkeep, I think I owe you an apology. Oh, what do you mean? When I was flirting with you earlier, I didn't realize I was encroaching on a love triangle straight out of a romance novel. Clearly you have a lot of going on. Mr. Handsome Merchant wants you to be his wife, and Mr. Handsome Farm Boy isn't happy about that. Dude. There's so many boys around me. Boys, boys, boys.
Oh.
What? No, that's not really it. Well, I don't need all the colorful details, and I certainly don't mean to pry, but my drink offer still stands. Claire is still hitting on me. Maybe How about this? That old windmill on the cliff, that's where I'll be. I bought a bottle of your rose wine, and I have plenty to share. No obligations and no pressure. If you want to swing by for a drink before you go meet Mr. Handsome Farm Boy, you're most welcome. Where is she? I wanna take some drinks. I would not do this in real life, but let's get drunk in game. I'm just joking. What did she say? I didn't pay attention. I was reading the chat as well. By the mill? Literally everyone is loving Lyric. I don't understand because I'm such a likable person. Can we get a likable command in chat? I need to find her now or what? Not lickable. The newbie clip, yeah. But I think you need to write it with an E between. Where is she now? I don't know where she is. What did she say where we can meet her? There we go, thank you. Maybe I can look it up here. Graham asked me to meet him down by the lake shore. Oh, maybe that was just to say. Maybe we can't even meet her. Maybe she would just said that, but I don't think so. This clip is so good. He's such a liar. That was the moment where I figured out you can't trust newbie. Because he also said once when we played Among Us, you can always trust me. You're my best friend, and I trusted him, and he just broke that rule. Don't believe newbie. You're gonna see tomorrow when he's streaming. Dude, this game is so bad. It's actually... I was so mad when I played it. The wrong accusations. The false friends. Liars. I had to do what I had to do to win. I'm so bad in Among Us. I think I only played it on stream. So where's the lake shore? Wait, is this a secret? No, never mind. I would lend Newbie my PS5 so much, I trust him. Dude, he's the one who's always saying, yoink! Yoink! I need a quest helper. I'm a terrible liar, that would do so bad. Yeah, me too. Me too. I think I need to look up what a lakeshore is. Give me a second. Something with a C. Lakeshore. Me no inglés. It's just like the beach of a sea, but where's this here? It's a lake on the shore, yeah, but where? Where is Graham? Maybe he's drowning somewhere in the water. Maybe he slipped. I'm so sorry. Guess who got Chocomel? Let's go! Dude, you and your Chocomel and... What was the other Danish one? Suddenly a creep. No food talk. I ate so bad the past days. So bad. But tomorrow I'm gonna cook properly. Because Epsy's coming over. Lakeshore. Is this gonna get romantic or something? Graham? Hello? I think I'm lost in the woods. No, he's not here. Feels like I was everywhere now. Barney has never had much luck with his garden. I wonder if the soil here by the cliff isn't as fertile. Maybe not, no. We're dead by now. Hopefully not. Oh wait, we can go to the right side now. Now it's possible. Can see the lizards. Looking for Graham? Graham, no doubt. Be careful down by the water. Never know what might be lurking in the dark. Why are you saying this now? That's creepy. Why do you want to scare me? I know I should go down, but maybe there is also something here. Probably not right now. Like everything is possible, yeah. Now I'm a bit spooked. How would he know? That's also a good question. He's the omen. is such a long walk. Why can't we just talk about these things in the village? What is the sound? Somebody taking a bath? Oh no, it's the boat. There's Graham. Thanks for coming, Lyric. Sorry, I know it's late, but something I've been wanting to tell you about for a long time. He's gonna leave now. Hello, Sinister. Hello. Did you eat all the knappers yet? Spill it, Thunk. Quit being so mysterious. Right. Okay. So... Do you think I should grow out my beard like my dad? Or leave it clean shaven? My stubble's starting to get long and scratchy. That was the question you wanted to ask me? I don't think so. Don't they liked it too? Oh, nice! I'm glad. It's super tasty. I love them. Knapper Suzuki. Hopefully you can also try Toffee the next time. Also super nice. Super delicious.
Oh.
Are you serious? That's what was so important? Of course not. That's just a little joke to lighten the tension. Although it is something I've been wondering about. Grow it out. I think you should grow it out. You would look really handsome with that nice well-groomed beard. Good to know. Thanks, Lyric. Okay. But yeah, I did want to talk to you about something important. It's silly and overly dramatic, but here goes. Do you remember the King's Day festival when a frog jumped straight out of the river and under Cal's plate? We were 15. She was so disgusted. I've never heard anyone scream loud, or even Isla was too grossed out to touch the thing. I love frogos. But you were concerned about the safety of that frog more than anything else. You snatched it away from Kelsey's flailing arms. Even though everyone else was flipping out, you were so careful and gentle with that little creature. It must have been terrified. You set it back down near the water, washed off your hands, and came back to the feast with a serene smile on your face. I fell in love with you that day. I think part of me has been in love with you ever since. Is this starting again? Graham, why didn't you tell me? That was such a long time ago. Well, I did try years ago at the Overlook, but it didn't seem right to force my feelings on you. That's what this is about, Lyric. I needed to tell you how I feel so that I can move on. So that we both can, as friends. Do you imagine this guy is in love with me since, I don't know, we are 15 years old? Since 7 years! That's crazy. There's always been a part of me that hoped you would come around, hoped you would feel the same way, but that's not fair to you. If I'm going to be a true friend to you, or if I'm ever going to be open to a relationship with anyone else, I need to get past this. Yeah, this is very true. Kept a secret. He kept it as a secret, yeah. But he dropped his feelings in a very, very bad moment. And now he's saying this again after 7 years. That's impressive, though. But you will never You will always have these kind of feelings, it feels like. If you're not... I think he needs to move away from here. Hug this, bruh. It's brutal. I'm sorry, Graham. I didn't know. Lyric, stop. You have nothing to apologize for. That day there was a contest as part of the festival, a hunt for the golden acorn, just like in the legends, remember? Yeah, I remember. We used to do it every year. Seems like he's giving us an ultimatum. I think so as well. But I want him to be well. I want him to feel okay. But I think he can't stay here. You're gonna get reminded every day. Every time we're gonna see each other. It's 7 years passed and he's still thinking the same. Is that it? You kept the golden acorn all this time? Yep, all this time I kept it as a reminder. A reminder of the day. A reminder of the girl I've been in love with and have been selfish expectations of since we were 15. Like I said, silly and overly dramatic, but now we can be friends. It's drifting away. He's so cute though. I guess he's tired of feeling this way and he needs to move on somehow. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Two loyal lifelong friends, yeah? Yeah, two loyal lifelong friends. Interesting that the game is not even giving me the option here. We should get back. I'll walk you home. I think I missed that opportunity. Maybe. Graham, you know... What? Luke, stay behind me. We need to be careful. Is that an oryx? Yeah, but it's not one of ours. Look at its eyes. That's what they call shadow sickness, isn't it? Hey there, friend. We don't mean you any harm, okay? We're just trying to get home. I promise we won't. Oh my god! Lyric, run! Find Bryony now! Please don't die. Graham? Son, are you alright? Lyric, help me get him to my cabin. I have salves and bandages there. Once he comes to, so we can take him back to the village. Oh no.
Deep down, we'd all known it a good while, but that night brought our fears out into the open. Parasite wasn't the quiet sanctuary of the past any longer. The shadow was spreading across the north, a ghastly chill we could feel in our bones. Our only shred of hope fell upon those adventurers still brave enough to seek the mountain pass. We needed them, and they in turn needed a kind face and a warm bed. I saw the sleepy dragon for what it was then, I suppose, for the first time in my life. A haven for heroes in their darkest hour. I found a renewed pride each time I put a log on the fire or a kettle on the stove.
If you died, I'm going to be so mad. Me too. Me too. Lyric, I know this isn't a good time. I heard there was an attack, and you should certainly be there for your friend. If you'd rather not give your answer now, I would entirely understand. Perhaps next time I'm in Parasite? That's very kind of Thomas. Marry Thomas, no, I can't marry Thomas, even though he's such a nice guy. I don't think this is gonna work out. Like I said, he's deserving someone who's actually loving him. Of course, I entirely understand. I certainly hope we can remain friends at the very least, and I apologize again for any stress I caused. Wow, this is the best answer you could get, to be honest. Don't be sorry, Thomas. You didn't do anything wrong, and of course we'll stay friends. You're always welcome me in Parasite. Right. Yes, thank you. Take care, both of you. The world is, well, it's changing, and it seems even Parasite is no longer safe. You too, Thomas. Be extra careful out there on the road. Lyric, are you okay? What? Yeah, I'm fine. Why do you ask? You know, we've been best friends our whole lives, right? Your brave face might fool the rest of the village, but not me. What happened down by the water? It sounded pretty scary. If Bryony hadn't been nearby, we might have lost Graham last night. Okay, Graham is safe then. Doesn't seem like the time to give your feelings to yourself. Open up to Kelsey, don't open up. How would I react in real life? I would probably keep it for myself first. I don't know, I guess. I just have a lot to think about. But I'm really okay, Kelsey, I promise. I don't even gamble. What is this bot talking? Maybe you tried it earlier and it's just too late now. What the hell? You what? It's funny. But hey, you won crackers. Alright, just now I'm close by, okay? All the stuff, the cold weather, the rapid orc attacks, the spontaneous marriage proposals. Whatever the future holds, we can get through it all together, like we always have. Together. Yeah. Thanks, Kelsey. All right. That was the chapter Under Cloud and Star. You ignored Claire's flirting. You helped Hazel write an emotional story. But we missed one thing. You decided to sell the apothecary inventory. You offered to clear the apothecary shop. You talked to Graham on the shore. You didn't adopt the stray cat. Oh, I could adopt a stray cat? I'm sorry. You told Graham to grow out his beard. You stayed away from the windmill. Oh, I went there, but I didn't see Claire. You accepted Thomas' proposal. No, I didn't accept this one. I didn't. Gamba is still bad. Yeah, Gamba is always going to stay bad. Let's save the story. Seven years later. Oof.
Fireside was changing.
We're 30 now.
Icing over. That year brought sheets of frozen rain like none we'd seen. Certainly not in the summers of my youth. Under overcast skies, I clung to what graces had always given me comfort. Friendships formed over decades of shared memories. Bonds that deepen in the rain.
Does it jump 7 years forward every time there's a new chapter? I think so, yeah. Little Lurhig, there you are. Pretty lousy day to be out and about, don't you think? That it is, Mr. William, but I'm starting to get used to the rain. Warm woolen cloak certainly helps. Is everything okay? Was someone looking for me? Yep, our old friend Thomas is back in town and brought something specifically for you. Well, you and Bryony, a special surprise. Well, I'm glad Thomas is still coming back out. 14 years. We are 30 years old now, yeah. Last time Thomas had a surprise for me was a marriage proposal. I reckon you like this one a fair bit better. Why don't you go see it for yourself? It's down at Bryony's cabin. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks, Mr. William. We're gonna do this. And I hope I'm gonna find that cabin again. Because these forests are very scary. And I need some water. So I'm gonna be right back. Oh no, I just came back. Legend Striker, thank you so much for the raid. Damn. I just got some fresh water here. Thank you so much for the raid and trust me, community. How was the stream? How was Payday? Oh my god, I love Payday. I played so much Payday back in my days. No, actually, like, was it 10 years ago? That game is also quite old, huh? Damn, I loved to play Payday, and I hope you had some good heists over there. Hi, Legend Striker, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everyone. We are playing a very narrative game today. I'm a variety streamer, and today we decided to play the second part of a story beside. I mean, today's the second time I'm playing it, and it's a very, very emotional story actually. Hey Poopa, hello, hello. Payday 3, you guys interested in that? No, thank you, Legend Striker. We read it, we heist it. It was amazing. Let's play together one day. Oh, yeah, I would be down for that. I would be down for that, but I'm a noob. It's been a while. It's been a while. I had a friend who actually wanted to get all the achievements. He was crazy. There was an achievement, I think it was called Tabula Rasa. Back then it was one of the hardest achievements. He's also one of those achievement hunters. The ton new content. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. They're pushing so much content actually. And the good thing about Payday is I think only one person needed the add-ons, and everybody else could still join the maps. You can take it easy until I get some money. Oh, I have no idea how much money I had. I was very, very rich, but that's over 10 years ago. I'm not sure if you still wanna play with me, Striker. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the raid. And I'm glad you had a good time. I'm really happy about that. Always nice to have a nice stream and yeah, having a good time together. Thank you so much. No, that's so kind. Very, very kind of you. My PC is currently actually broken, so I hope I can fix it tomorrow. Right now we're having a very scuffed stream, so please excuse that. I always try to have some good quality here, but today it's a bit scuffed. I'm not even sure if Payday is running on this one. Probably not. So I need to wait until everything is fixed again. But thank you so much again for the raid. Very, very kind of you. We started.
Hiya.
This is chapter number 4 now, right? Dear Wednesday, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Cozy stream. Well, I'm glad. It's also helping me to distract my mind a bit. PC doctor is on his way to look over Mimi's PC, a little surgery. The down flowers aren't much to look at these days. It's far too cold and damp for them to fully bloom. This place is not nice anymore. It's getting worse and worse, but she is sticking. She's sticking to her roots. Well, this little chill stream moment to calm down the amount of explosion. I know it's quite the opposite, right? True. Well, I'm glad. Hi, Funny. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Did I go the opposite way? Jack Stalwers. The most clever hound and loving friend anyone could ask for. Look at the year, by the way. We are somewhere in the future. 12,447. Holy moly. What a good dog you were. Sleep well, Jax. Oh, this is... I'm so emotional. You don't want to go back to Plague? Yeah, sometimes you need to be in the mood as well. That's Sir William, right? No, Thomas. Oh, Lyric! It's so good to see you after all these seasons away. You've been well, I hope? It's good to see you too, Thomas. I've been mostly well, grateful for good health, even though all this freezing rain. I wish I had better news, but it's the same all across the north. I've just come from the River Wilds where entire pastures are underwater. It's not good. I'm glad you and Pyreside are hanging in there at the very least. Yeah, well, we do our best. What else can we do? I've brought you something. Perhaps it will help, or at least lift your spirits under such gloomy skies. It's well, it's a little hard to explain. Why don't we head inside so I can show you? Yes, please. I need a fireplace. Cozy
Once
and
in a
comfy.
while, someone special comes into your life and changes everything you thought you knew about the world. Reaches into your heart and reveals unspoken truths about love and laughter and friendship and loss. Occasionally, that someone has furry ears, 4 legs, and a tail.
No. Oh my god, wow. Who are these lovely friends? You're so both are so adorable. I want to yoink them. Oi! Lyric, I'd like you to meet some new friends of mine. It's well, sorry of a long story. They were entrusted to me by a miller in Felridge. Wolfies, so cute. Oh my god, look at them. She found these 2 pups scrounging for scraps in a nearby alley. Poor creatures were all bone. The woman took them fed and watered them. She cared for them the best she could in her old age for nearly 3 seasons. But they were growing fast and soon began demanding more time and attention than she had to give, hard though she tried. And so when I came upon her, the woman was looking for someone better equipped to take them in and care for them. At first I thought nothing of it, but then I began to wonder. I knew our friend Bryony had lost his loyal companion a few years back. And my mind went to you as well. Gentle, compassionate Lyric. I thought perhaps you could each give one of them a home. Is this a question? Yes! Immediate thoughts? I can find someone else if this proves you too much of a burden. I know it isn't something you asked for. Yes! Absolutely yes! Of course I'll take one. Or as long as that arrangement is okay with Bryony. Of course. It was I liked the option of having only yes and absolutely yes. I've already agreed. Reckon it's about time I moved on from old Jax. And these seem like a pair of fine, healthy hounds. So then, I believe the only thing left to decide is which dog is going with whom. Bryony said he's happy leaving that up to you, Lyric. The brown male dog or the green female dog? Oh, I don't know. Both are cute. But I think I'm gonna take my brownie here. Reminds me a bit of my rabbit. Suppose I'll take this one. If you'll have me. But should we really separate the two of them? Ask the miller that very question. Apparently this breed does better when they can be the center of attention. Seems like the best option. Why don't you take your friend up to the inn to get settled? I'm sure he'll be excited to see his new home. Cutie. This is your new home, boy. Should be comfortable here. Plenty of room to stretch your legs.
Oh.
Oh, I suppose you need a name, don't you? Timber, something else? Coco? I think that's... Newbie, you would like this name, right? Coco. I think he is having his Chocomel a coma right now. How about Coco? Seems like a good fit. Cute. Is this Kelsey? Yes. So it's true. We have a new friend in town. Do you have a name? My adorable little pup. Kelsey, meet Coco. He doesn't seem too fazed by all the new sights and smells.
Oh.
Coco, pleasure to meet you. I just don't think you can show up and encroach on my territory. I've been Lyric's best friend for ages. Jealous? Don't worry, Kelsey. I won't forget about you. Whatever. You were still planning to fix dinner tonight, right? The whole village is expecting something tasty. Well, it won't be like the festivals we had as a kids, but yeah, I'm going to do my best. It's an important day for Pyreside. I think it's also about the same day or around the same season, you know, when the accident happened. Good. Well then, I'll be seeing you and your new friend tonight. Well, there we are. What do you think, Coco? Take your time and sniff around as much as you want. We can go for a walk together after dinner. Maybe I should pick something else to wear? Change into red. I like red. Something a little more bold to fend off this dreary weather. My sister's room is always staying the same. Red is best. I also like red, yeah. Maybe someday I'll clean up in here and make this into a guest room. Not that we need another one. Yeah. 14 years passed. Matches her hair, yeah. I agree. Still a lovely view, even in the rain, and nothing is leaking. Knock on wood. This is Granny's room. The Edric Skyfellow penned on the 5th of Bear Month. My party and I were shocked to discover an inn as spacious and comfortable as the Sleepy Dragon on our quest through this perilous part of this world. Many similar establishments in the north have long since closed their doors, and so the respite we were provided here came as a welcome surprise. As expected, due to dwindling resources in the mountains, food was plain and luxuries were few. But the innkeeper saw to all our needs, as such as we will depart on the morrow content and well rested. I hardly recommend the Sleepy Dragon as a place of rest for any weary adventure in these dangerous times. Beer month, was that really the last time a group of adventurers stayed in this room? Oof. I think it's not running that well here anymore. Why is Stuck also losing suddenly crackers? I think Stream Element is going crazy today. What? Oh, it's just sleepy? Maybe is it delayed? Maybe it's delayed. I was a bit scared. Is it the pot is wrong? Thug lost 601 crackers. No, it's working for Josh. Oh, Josh. Why are you always going all in? Even though our history is complicated, it's always nice when Thomas visits. I'm happy we stayed friends all these years. These adventures seem so strange, but maybe that comes with the territory these days. No ordinary person could do what they do. I need to push tables together to prepare the dinner, but I still have time. Might as well walk around a bit first. Should really spend more time practicing. I never got to be as good as Mom or Isla. I'm not sure if she will still have time for that. Has time for that. Let's start here. I like these calm moments in a game. The swing has seen better days, just like the rest of us. It's starting to rot out at the bottom. The mill is also not working anymore. First time we're inside. It's very hard to see that this village is... There is almost no life here. Rain is perfect. Oh yeah, rain sound is the best sound. Sorry about all the rain, Miss Eva. I know it used to get your beautiful golden hair all matted and tangled. Always optimistic, Albie. What's your secret? Oh, her dad also moved away, right? Hey, Lyric, I was just setting up a game of peaks and valleys. Should I deal you in? It's much more fun with two people. Guess it's the calm before the storm. Probably, yeah. It's been raining so much here the last few days, a few weeks. Not just days, weeks. Yeah, actually it's not that raining that much here, but it's super cold again. calm moments are the time to communicate with your inner self, true. But it also, I'm tending to overthink a lot of things. I'll play. Sure, I'll play a couple rounds, but if I win, you'd better not whine like you always did when we were kids. You remember how to play, right? Basically, you draw one card and then decide if the next card will be higher or lower. If you think the next card will be higher, you say peak. If you think it'll be lower, you say rally. Guess right, and you get a point. Oh, and we're using the base deck, so the cards will only be numbered 1 through 9. Got it? I know how to play peaks and valleys. Kelsey, sheesh! Sheesh! No need to get snappy, I was just trying to help. Ready? We'll play 3 rounds, and because I'm such a kind and well-mannered lady, I'll even let you go first. Okay, gotta start by drawing one card. How can I say down now? So if I think the next card will be higher than a 9, I say peak. If I think the next card will be lower, I say valley. Valley. Going to be lower for sure? If you say so, go ahead and draw your second card. Oh, that's a point for me. That was an 8. Lucky me. I love playing football in the rain, but then I can't play basketball, so it's been a trade-off. Then you probably need to either or, right? Wait, Astronix, you were saying football to that, not soccer. Were you not from the US? I'm so confused. I overthink many things on common. Yes, I'm also tending to do that. -2 degrees yesterday for me. Yeah, it was super cold the past days in Germany. Like, I think we had -10 again suddenly, out of sudden. Even though the last days were, the other days were super warm. I'm from the US, but even I agree football is the right way to... Yeah. Oh, wow! American football is boring to me. I'm not much of a sports person. Like, I don't like to watch sports, but it's kind of weird for me to say football. But yeah, I guess you need to say American football to that. Yesterday, man is like, yeah, it's super cold. Super cold. Usually around my birthday, the spring is already starting a little bit. You have 1, I have 0. My turn. Peak. Next one will be higher. That's a point for me. I can't wait to win. My turn. Drawing the first card. Peak. Definitely going to be higher. Nice. Another point for me. Okay, you have 2. I have 1. My turn. Oh, that's a bit harder. Peak. Next one will be higher. Ah, she lost. Oh, well, this game is mostly luck anyway. My turn. Drawing the first card. Peak. Definitely going to be higher. No. I thought for sure that would be right. Okay, you have 2. I won. My turn. Welly, I have a good feeling about this one. Damn, Cheetah. I'm so good at this. Do you watch football, Mimi? Or you know of it? One of my goals is to visit Dortmund and visit their stadium and be in the yellow. Oh, really? You want to go to Dortmund? That's so specific. Yes, I know the rules of football. Germany is a big football country, actually. But I'm not very much interested in watching sports. I was also twice in a stadium. It was okay, but it's probably just not one of my interests. I used to overthink all the time, and I might still do, but I can't say for sure that I do much less now. When the mind is clear, you also find peace. Oh, I'm so jealous of you, Des. Very jealous. My turn, drawing the first card. Oh, okay, peak. Definitely going to be higher. I'm not sure. We'll see. No! I think we're equal. I thought for sure that would be right. Okay, you have 2. I have 2. My turn. Ooh, now it's getting tight. Oh, that's easy for her. I went to Barcelona and I got to see Messi, Neymar, and Suarez play right in front of me. I yelled to Messi and another player to have my MVP. I was standing so close to them. were you successful? No, that's the question. Damn. So that's nice. You were in Europe then. That's nice. Super nice. Well, mine used to be a storm and tempest almost, but now it feels like the storm has settled down. I think I'm still very far away from this point. You see, that's something you can't buy with money. I need to be more patient. That's easy with 2. Pig. Next one will be cheetah. Yeah, that's easy. I just came back from Norway a few months ago. I want to be maybe move to Europe one day, I think. That sounds like a very nice idea. This year I want to definitely go to Norway. Last year I was spending half of my time in Denmark, actually. Super nice country. I love the people there. I could definitely imagine living there. That's also one of the reasons why I am learning Danish right now. But maybe I need to switch to Norwegian. But that shouldn't be a problem because that's so similar. Welcome to Finland. Easy, another point for me.
Oh.
And that's 3. Looks like a... Hey, what do you mean, you cheetah girl? Good Tandler, you were never gonna beat me, but you tried. Maybe someday you'll be good enough. What do you mean? You're insufferable. You know that, right? Currently, it's also a lot of things going on with you. I can understand your... Yeah. Basically, I went back to Germany, and the reason why I went back to Germany are because of my private life. I had to come back. I have to take care of a lot of things right now. Yeah. I basically had to come back, and yeah, private life is a roller coaster of feelings right now. I was at a school trip to a game of Werder Bremen, and it was actually pretty fun to be in the stadium. Yeah, to be honest, I was surprised. I always thought a stadium was so much bigger, but it's not. It's just looking so big on telly. At Tromsø, where I saw the northern... Oh my god! Then to Stavanger, where I did the public hike, and then hung around the outskirts of Bergen for a few... Oh wow, Asmundings, that's super nice. How long were you there? Oh, you said you were a few months ago, right? How long were you there? Because I want to visit... I definitely want to go there for a week at least. And hopefully I'm not going to fall in love. Yeah, I am. Right now I don't know where my way is going, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I've been to transfer myself back in... I was saying stranger, huh? Stranger. Stranger? Stranger? It's very beautiful. That sounds very nice. What's my best school memory? Going to the stadium of Werder Bremen. That's actually such a nice school trip, to be honest. Wheresoever the wind blows. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Anything here? Those clothes are so fancy here. I know, Soggy, I know, I was also thinking the same. But Norway is not running away. I would be very worried if Norway would running away. No, Norway is gonna stay there. Maybe not this year, but your time will come. Are they still living here? Oh no, that's the apothecary, right? also tried speaking Norwegian and I felt that human mouth aren't supposed to sound like that. Oh, try Danish then. It's like having a potato in your mouth. It's a beautiful language and such a lovely and beautiful place. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit homesick again, even though I don't know, I'm not even at home since 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks now. I'm already feeling homesick. The stair sounds always make me think someone is making noise. Oh god, I'm sorry. There is no interaction here left. Everyone is... Nobody's living here anymore, even though there is some fire here. Also played football for 3 years in school. That was also nice, but yeah. Why did you stop? You can always go back, right? You can also play in a team, right? But it's yeah, it takes some time and effort. I have no interaction here. You just need this sound for Pan to scare you. Let's go back. Let's go to the barn. Maybe something is going on here. There you go. Perfect timing, little Lyric. Be a darling and fetch those shears for us. Trinket here is such a skittish one. Where are the chicken, by the way? Health-related stuff. Stop me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry to hear. I see. I'm sorry. These shears? Me to answer your question from earlier, Messi did not take up my offer. To have babies? I just don't understand why we would have such beautiful babies. Too amazing, good looking, too. I did not expect this answer, Asterix. Not at all. But I see. I do. Asterix, I'm just thinking. Imagine. I just think these people can have like a proper life. Like they can never meet a normal person because I would think like, okay, is that person together with me because of my character or because of the money, you know? But that's just another question. Hi, Akai. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yes, ma'am, and thank you kindly. Come now, Trinket. I know you're on edge, but we've done this dozens of times. Come on. Give us some wool. Would it be the catcher and not the other way around? Thanks again, little Lyric. Always coming to the rescue. Glad you arrived when you did. Trinket has been in a fair amount of distress ever since we lost her calf. No. What happened to her calf? Calf? In German it's Kalb. I did what I could for the poor thing, but he didn't make it. Say we're not the only ones struggling with these harsh conditions and bouts of cold weather. The Oryx have it toast anyone. I don't think they can live here anymore. Dear, maybe we should ask her. Wise beyond her years, this one. I don't know. Reckon I'm not ready to decide quite yet. And I reckon the choice will only get harder the longer we put it off. What is it? Something I can help with? Mayhaps, as my dear husband said, things haven't been easy for our poor Oryx. We're barely harvesting enough to feed ourselves. We want to do right by the creatures, and as such we can't help but wonder if they'd be better off out in the wild, out on their own. I wish we had funds to fix up the old windmill. Without that mill functioning, the Oryx have even less to live off. Oh no, I feel so bad now. I should have married this guy, then we would have money for the mill. Oh my god, no, you know, these are my consequences I need to live with. Oh god, just like in real life. Good night, dear Pants. Sleep well. Thank you so much for tuning in. How much worse are things gonna get? I'm already struggling to keep the poor little ones alive.
Oh.
But would they be any better off in the wild? They're domestic beasts. They're not used to having to find their own food. That's the dilemma, that's true. Please don't let your animals out there. And of course, there's the matter of our own prospects. If we send the oryx away, that'll be the end of Daybreak's wool for us. And if things don't start looking up soon, that wool could be invaluable. Wow. Yeah, I wish there was a way to ask them. Well, there is, at least somewhat. I suggested we leave the barn doors open. Give them the option to wander off if they get cold or hungry. But William reckons they'll just come back right back. This place has been their home for so long, they don't know anything else. If you want them to stay away, well, and truly away, we'll need to lock them out and board up the barn doors, cruel as that sounds. I've been debating in my head for ages, but do we force them out? Do we do our best to care for them, knowing things may get worse? I know it's a lot to ask, little Eric, but what would you think? No, you should not let out domestic animals to the world, because they don't know how to get food. They literally don't know. No, I'm gonna keep the oryx. Maybe you're gonna find a way. I think you should keep the oryx here, or at least give them the option to stay. Seems like they'll be safer in the barn. Mimi stealing the time. Yoink! I know it's pretty late already. There's no easy answers there. They trust us, and because of that, sometimes it falls on us to make the hard decisions for them. Thank you, little Lyric. Your input is always as helpful as always. We'll see at dinner tonight. Looking forward to an evening where the toughest choice to make will be between red or white wine. That sounds nice. See you then, Miss Molly. Mr. William. There are some tough times coming. Can I talk to you guys? Hello? If you can keep selling our blades, we're happy to keep offering them at the normal discount, but that seems like a big if, doesn't it? I understand your hesitation. Honestly, I'm unsure I'll be able to find enough buyers this side of the Wyvern. Let me think. We're actually having such a huge crisis here, huh? I should leave them alone for now to talk business. Lyric, your ears must have been ringing. I just mentioned to my brother how I've been needing to talk to you.
Huh?
What is it, Rana? Something good, I hope? Mostly, or, well, it's complicated. As you know, our old man left the village a couple years ago. Retirement, I suppose the word is. As much as he loved his workshop, it was the right decision. I don't think his old bones would appreciate all this freezing rain. Anyway, the other day we received a letter from him, wondering how we were getting along, asking after everyone, the usual fare. Except, included in the envelope was a small silver key, and with it a short explanation about a chest he'd left behind in Pyreside. A chest? What was inside? Come on, Lyric. I'll show you. Red sauce or brown sauce? Can I take both, Josh? Or is that criminal? Isaac and I were terribly curious, as you'd expect. We wasted no time popping open the chest to take a look. And what did we find? Gold! A heaping pile of it! Hundreds and hundreds of coins my old man had stashed away when he'd been saving up for years. Why? Why didn't he take it with him? See, he doesn't really think of it as this. He says it belongs to Parasite in case something like windmill repairs are ever needed. Aww. Both? So I guess that's criminal, huh? You're mad. I'm just the person who likes to shout a lot of things. Because it's not ready for both. But I want to. What would you take, Josh? Lyric, I want you to take it. Isaac and I agree that you would be the best.
Oh.
What? Why me? Brenna, that goal was left for you by your father. There's no way I could take it. Haven't you been listening? It's not my gold, or Isaac's, or even my old man's. This gold belongs to the whole village. So kind of her. And the village needs you, Lyric. We have to face facts. Right now, the sleepy dragon is the only thing keeping Parasite afloat. Red sauce if I had to. Oh, you had to? She's the secret no sauce. Oh! You didn't tell me that one! Nah, I actually love sauce. I don't think that's true. Don't you? Because before Thomas walked in today, we hadn't seen a customer in weeks. Weeks, kid. I'm still hoping things will turn around for Parasite. I really am. But in the meantime, you are the only one of us seeing any business. So you've got two options. Be a clever girl, take the coins, and spend them on the upkeep of the inn. Or refuse and leave the stash with us. I won't force it on you. Isaac and I will save it for a rainy day, or a rainier day, I suppose. I might take this opportunity here. I might do that. She actually offered it to me several times now. Even though it's so generous, but I think it's gonna be good for the village. At least I'm hoping. Brenna, I don't know what to say. I promise I'll put it to good use. Please tell Donovan how deeply I appreciate this. Atta girl, I'm confident you'll use it wisely and confident. It's what my old man wants his treasure used for. The good of the village. Yo, hi Cookie. Hello, hello. Perfect for some Norwegian here. Perfect timing. How are you doing? The good of the village. The fate of Parasite. You know, that's a lot of pressure you're dumping on my shoulders. I do know. I also know that you can handle it. Maybe that's the reason. Thanks, Brenna. Truly. Thanks, Mr. Donovan. I promise I'll put it to good use. Wonder how long Brenna's been thinking about all that gold. Hope I made the right decision. Hope so too. I hope things are not getting worse, but I've got the feeling things are gonna get worse. That's why I'm taking the money to help the village here. Isaac and Brenna have worked hard keeping the workshop running, but these past few years, Mr. Donovan would be proud to see it. I'm just reading the chat. You guys are cute. I'm alright, just doing some late night work and school stuff. How are you guys? A bit desperate. My PC is not working anymore. I'm streaming over my laptop. A bit upset because of that, but hopefully I can fix it tomorrow with Epsicate, one of my mods. Then I hope you can be productive. for your school. And thanks for asking. Didn't see much of Graham today. I wonder if he went down to the lake shore. Good idea. He didn't. I think I should have been less aggressive and asked him to marry me first before I asked about me. I guess so. I guess so. Maybe he's just hard to get, you know? Did you try restarting? I did. My PC died. The fan is not spinning anymore. And it's making horrible sounds. Oh, right. Hey, Lyric. Oh yeah, she's 14 years old now. Hey, Hazel. Is everything okay? It's raining pretty hard out there. I'm fine. I kind of want to be alone with my thoughts right now. Sorry. I don't mean to be rude. That's okay. Sure, okay. I'm always here if you feel like talking. He definitely wanted me. I could tell he was playing hard to get for sure. I was like, damn, that handsome American over there can't be too. You're a very funny person, Ezranix. I'm glad you're taking this with humor. You make all your fans spin. No, not this one. My PC is just down there under my table and makes me really sad. But tomorrow, best case, I'm gonna have a better PC because I'm also gonna build a newer CPU, a stronger CPU, and hopefully I can play even better games with proper FPS. And I can stream them. The most clever hound and loving friend anyone could ask for. What a good dog you were. Clee Wildjack. Apparently, if Alexa speaking German, she could teach you some simple grammars. Oh, I'm actually not good with grammar because I never learned it at school. I just learned it by hearing other people speaking. Yeah, of course, you were learning the basics, like the different cases. Accusative and dative. But other than that, I have no idea about German grammar. But Newbie, for example, asking me, what's this rule for? And I'm like, I have actually no idea. Like, if you were asking a native speaker, they don't know the grammar much. Because they learn it because of their parents in school and stuff. Ich liebe dich. Oh, Aesthetics. Nice. I think those are the first things you're learning. Saying that you love someone and learning some swear words. But let's not shy to that. Speaking of building, I finished my very own internet receiver yesterday. Very cool. Oh, nice. Super nice. Give this Mädchen some Wasser. Give this girl some water. Actually, good idea. Where's my bottle? I actually dropped it super fast because of the raid. Now that you're mentioning it, yeah, or do you know Norwegian grammar? It's hard, right? Not even Präsens, Perfekt, Präteritum, Plusquamperfekt, Futur 1 and Futur and Futur. Of course, and this all of these kind of stuff as well. I even forgot. I think I had this. Oh my god! When I was 13 years old. That's like eternity. I'm just joking. It's super long time ago. I can't even do this in English. I'm just talking. No, I actually need to look it up. I was pretty good with this in French. Because this is... I actively learned French. And... I mean, I also learned English. But you're also catching up English by just... I guess reading and watching stuff. And just by talking to people. It's just more common to talk in English, I guess. Du bist ein Kartoffelkopf, Josh. I'm not a potato head. What is an apple horse? I can have me teach you German. Desi can teach you Norwegian. I'll be fluent in no time. I guess it's probably better just to focus on one language first. I think you need to decide as Renix. But the good thing is, if you know Norwegian, then you're also understanding Danish. Even though they are having the potato in their mouth. And you would also understand Swedish. Isn't butterfly the most horrible word in German? Schmetterling? Do you think that's horrible? Oh no. I said sit? Are you even listening? Need some training, right? I had Jax for so long. I hardly remember what it was like training him. Every new pup needs patience and plenty of time to learn. Well, be sure to pass along any tips you come across. Of course, I'll do the same. I also want to walk my dog here. Hi, Captain Blackheart. I see you wrote in chat, but the Ultramod is holding back. Currently I can't. I don't know. Where's my mod? Newbie? Where's Newbie? Hi, Blackheart. Welcome here. What is this word again in German? Donaudampfschifffahrts-Elektrizitäts Hauptbetriebswerkbauenden Unterbeamtengesellschaft is the most horrible word. Yeah, I think so as well. I think so as well. Norwegian is a mixture of Denmark and Danish and Swedish. We talk as Swedish people, but we write as Danish people. Yep. Even though I like Norwegian, like if I compare all of the languages, I like Norwegian the most. Pretty much, yeah. This is perfect. First class will be German, then break, then second period is Des teaching Norwegian to me, then lunch break, and then third period will be Thug teaching me Turkish. Wow, a lot of things to learn. No worries. Hi, Blackguard. Hope you're doing well. Welcome here. Oh, the bridge. Oh, it's also falling apart. Isaac doesn't bother with the upkeep of these bridges anymore. It's really only me and Graham who come down this way. Out of style compared to other languages. It sounds like a command. Schmetterling? Interesting. Oh, look! I can't say I was expecting to see you out here, or anymore for that matter. Well, he's growing out his beard now. Uh-huh. Decided to take a short walk before dinner. Is this a frog sound? I guess so. But it begs the question, why are you out here? You're not thinking of going out on the lake? He stayed here. So many countries gathered in Ministry. Yeah, we're very international here. Are you serious? Did you at least tell your folks this time? Graham, done it. This is so dangerous. It's cold and windy and pouring rain, and you have no idea what might happen out there by yourself. Perfect conditions for hauling in a lunker. All the biggest fish in this lake are more effective in the dark and cold. Listen, I want this dinner to be special. The Firelight Festival used to be really important to our village. I also figured out my room is insanely cold because of my PC is not heating it up anymore. I'm sitting here with 2 blankets and the radiator is also running a bit. It's crazy. I miss my PC. Don't worry, okay? I'm planning to stay close to the shore. And there is no sense being out there for more than an hour or so. We have this thing in Norway called Kebab Norwegian. It's like a globalized, multicultural version of Norwegian. You calling it Kebab Norwegian? Interesting. Could write another language I can speak, but I think nobody would be able to read it. Either it's Greek or Russian, right? Because I can't read Kirill, and also can't read Greek letters. Or maybe it's Indian. I also can't read that, or Thai, or Japanese, or completely something Asian. Also can't read that. I'm coming too. I'm coming too. Okay, fine. I'm coming too. Are you sure? I can handle this lyric. If you're going, I'm going. I can't let you do something so irresponsible without a little support. Besides, it might be good to have something fresh on the menu for tonight. I'll have up to the hour of leftovers. We need some fishy. Alright then, I'm just about ready to cast off. Oh, of course, in Arabic. I also can't read that. It's actually constantly raining. That's also very depressing. You know, my folks don't think this rain is ever gonna let up. And if I'm honest, I'm starting to agree. Well, that's a sour thought. What a way to start a pleasant little fishing excursion. I'm sorry. Hard to think about something else in the middle of a downpour. How are you holding up, Lyric? You're always so busy keeping the inn running we don't spend much time just talking like we used to. I'm okay, I'm having trouble. I'm gonna be honest, I'm having trouble. Truth be told, I'm having a little trouble keeping my spirits up. It's not just the rain either. I'm worried about the future. Yeah, me too. There are a lot of unknown ahead of us. But maybe that's just part of getting older, realizing there are some things out of our control, and taking the next step is all we can do. When did Graham Dunnett become such a philosopher? Being on the lake with you brings it out of me. Not much else to do out here when the fish aren't biting. We also miss Portuguese. We had some Brazilian people here at some point. But isn't also... Oh, please forgive me. What was his name? There was an Overwatch. Guys, we played with him so often together in Overwatch. The Lucia player. He loved to play Lucia. What was his name in Overwatch? What was his name again? Oh my god. I haven't almost played for a year now. Hi, Anna. What was his name? He loved to play Lucio. He was also playing in Zodistack. No. No. Oh, goodness. I don't have Battle.net installed. I don't... Played in Zodistack, also with Kufindos. What was his name again in game? What rank were they? Oh my god! No, it was not boring. Temple! Thank you! Thank you! There you go, Temple! Holy mo... It was... I was thinking the whole time it was Temple. It wasn't Temple before COVID hit. I think Temple was living in Portugal. And, but I think he's Swede. Goodness, that took me some time, huh? Thank you guys. And hi Hannah, welcome here. It's very comfy here. Oh, I'm glad. Being on the lake with you brings it out of me. Not much else to do out here when the fish aren't biting. Temple. Get back to lurking. Thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you. But it's so fun. We played so often together. Thank you guys. Whew. Okay. Froggy Lucy. Exactly. Exactly. About that, if we don't have some luck soon, I think we might have to call it. I need to get home and dry off before starting dinner. Agreed. Let's give it another 10 minutes and then row back to shore. I'm not sure there's ever been so much water in my boots. Peter Steve from Reddit, Lucius. I know. Hard to get. It's also, it was very hard for me to hit them as well. Well, we tried. I enjoyed the company, even if it wasn't our day. I'm still gonna put up the boat and all my tackle, but I'd be happy to walk you back town to first if you're ready to go. If you don't mind, yeah. Sure, if you don't mind the extra trip. Let's go back home then. He used to play and not so good. Wasted talent on Russian. I guess maybe it was also because we played at some point together, and I always try to I always let other people pick, and then I was filling what was necessary. Cookie speaks the truth. Did you guys tell him that? I'm not even sure if other people also stopped playing, actually. Not sure. Hello, good boy. What do you think, Coco? Take your time and sniff around as much as you want. We can go for a walk together after dinner. I need to push tables together to prepare for dinner. Probably shouldn't wait too much longer. Ready for dinner. I want to play Watch now. We just need to mention the game, like World of Warcraft. Suddenly I want to play World of Warcraft now. How tasty. There is nothing like a warm, hearty meal on a rainy day. Thank you for all your hard work, little Derek. These are all the people living here now. You're welcome. It truly isn't anything special. I really only have had leftovers to work with, so I'm glad it all turned out. More than turned out, I'd say best meal I've had in weeks. Lyric. Oh, I'm glad. Agreed, but a little rude to say in front of your sister, don't you think? The sister who cooked up your favorite curry stew 2 nights ago? That stew was delicious, Brianna. I put your leftovers on the stove today for lunch. Thank you for sharing them. Was it the same stew you made for Winterfest last year? Sorry, Brie. I simply can't stomach that stuff. Too spicy for decent folk. Too spicy food. I've been wanting to play World of Warcraft for so many years, but I always stop myself mid-purchase. Probably a good idea. It's very time-consuming. Goddamn, all these Diablo 4 teasers, it's getting me hyped. Probably also Josh. Yeah. And Elden Ring DLC. Oh yeah, for sure. Not for me though. Decent folk, so you're a decent folk while the rest of us aren't? Stars. I would want to live in a world where that was true. Now Brianna, Kelsey does her best. Decency simply doesn't come as natural to her as it does to the rest of us. Even you, Miss Molly? Lyric, please, defend your best friend before these villains drag me any further through the mud. Oh, look at the doggo sleeping. Kelsey's a saint. Well, one time there was that game of hops, or when you flirted with that silk merchant for a discount, or when we'd play Heroes and Slimes as kids. Conjecture! All of it! I've been nothing but truthful and mannerly in all the years of our friendship. Such a betrayal. We're just joking, right? First day I came to Fireside, the day of, well, you all know, I recall a pair of brazen mischief makers and a broken bottle of wine. Oh yeah, we were little, dude. We were small. Ah, there was someone else, I presume. Must have been. Sorry, Bryony. I don't recall that in the least. Well, I damn sure recall it. You were willing to let me take the blame before Lyric stepped in. This isn't a fight you're going to win, Kelsey. That must have been terrifying. I imagine you were quite intimidating back then, Mr. Bryony. No offense intended, of course. He was. He said we are rotten. I suppose I came off as a mite prickly. Folks have said as much once or twice over the years. Come on then, show us how much you've changed, you old crump. How's about sharing your very best joke? A joke? Is this a bad joke coming now? That's what he said. You've heard of jokes, haven't you? Well, okay then. Why did how did it start again? Why do watermelons always have large weddings? Why? Because they can't... wait, that's not quite right. They aren't watermelons. Muskmelons? That's what they are? What? Right. Why do muskmelons have large weddings? This is gonna be good. Because they cantaloupe? That's his best joke? No good? Somehow worse than I could imagine. I don't know, I kinda liked it. It reminds me of the old joke book Finn used to read from. Charming in a grown worthy way. Oh, little Finn. Cantaloupe. Just got it. They can't elope. Good one, Bryony. Well, there you go. At least it made Isaac laugh. Not sure that's a great measure for the quality of joke, but it's something. It's like a big family here, right?
Oh.
So, little Lyric, there was something we wanted to speak to you about, something on our minds. They're all moving away now. Why so serious all of a sudden, Mr. William? And what do you mean? What all of you? I tried Final Fantasy XIV recently, but I hated how the free trial you couldn't group up with friends, so kind of stopped early on. I guess it has something to do with maybe, I think there's also something similar in World of Warcraft. You can't trade or something. You could group up, but I think trading was not possible or something. I forgot. But I heard the game is good itself, but yeah. Maybe at some point you're going to play it again. Well, sort of, yeah. It's something we've been talking about a lot, all of us. Oh no, I've got a bad feeling. I mean, I understand when they want to move away. This freezing rain doesn't seem likely to let up anytime soon. If this is how the skies look in midsummer, well, I'll just think. Just spit it out, will you? You all think we should leave Fireside. We all think we should leave Fireside. No, I won't. This place is my home. Lyric. No, adventurers still come through these mountains. Not as often, but they do. They need the sleepy dragon to stay open. I told you all she wouldn't listen. She gets to have her own opinion on the matter. No, if it's a brainless opinion. Lyric, none of the rest of us have had any customers for weeks. What do you want us to do? We're broke. She's right, little Lyric. This should be peak growing season, and we've barely been able to harvest rich barley, let alone any real victuals. This isn't an easy decision for any of us. I've lived in this village for half a century, but it's time to face the harsh truth. I won't stop you from leaving, but I can't go. Mom and Dad and Nana didn't take care of this place for so long for me to abandon it now. Is there anyone here who's not in on this? There are no sides here. This isn't about who's right and who's wrong. This is about everyone's well-being, everyone's future. My future's here. There it is. See how little she cares about what the rest of us think? Kelsey, why is she so like this? Kelsey, hush. If you all want to sit around and bang your head against the wall, be my guest. But I know that stubborn look in her eye. I think everyone needs to calm down now. Yes, that's a good idea. We can finish the lovely dinner Lyric has so kindly prepared for us all, and come back to this topic later. I don't have much of stomach food I don't have much of a stomach for food anymore.
Kelsey and William and the rest. That night I felt deceived by them all, conspired against. As if the whole village had formed an alliance behind my back, whispering amongst each other for days leading up to a carefully constructed conversation. Childish. They all cared about me. Simple as that.
Listen, you're like a daughter to me, Lyric. I love you and I respect you. Truly I do, but you need to think this decision over fully. With respect back to you, Mr. William, I have. The Sleepy Dragon has remained open every day for nearly 100 years. It's going to stay open as long as I'm breathing. Be a reasonable, girl. There is no future for Parasite with that shadow looming over these mountains. No future for any of us here. Perhaps someday we can come back to this village, rebuild the spirit of the inn and the folks we live on so long as you do. You'll be putting your life in danger if you stay. Don't you see that? I'm sorry, I am, but it isn't just my life at stake. The adventurers that pass through the mountains need the sun. They need me. Well, I hope you're right. Otherwise you'll be sacrificing a whole hell of a lot of for nothing. Little Lyric, you know you've grown up to be just like your mother. So resolute and so very stubborn. It's very rough for Lyric. It is. It is. And she's only 30 years old and she needs to do a decision like that. I'm going to take that as a compliment, Miss Molly. I meant this. I meant it as one. I loved your mother dearly, as I love you. It's why the thought of saying goodbye is such a tough one to swallow. Promise me you'll take care of yourself, won't you? I'll do my best. That's all I can promise. I suppose it'll have to. She would have been so proud of you, her little Lyric. Oh, Lemon, thank you so much for the raid once again. Thank you. Oh, we had a good time. I hope you had a good stream. What did you play? I wonder if it was Core Keeper again. Or was it Terraria? Hello, bird. Irma Bird. Hello, hello. Welcome here. Did you start it with Terraria, maybe? Hope you had a good start then. Hello, JV Dutcher. Hello. Hello, Lemons. Welcome here. You play Core Keeper. Nice. Then I hope you had a good time with Core Keeper. Thank you so much again for the raid, dear Lemon. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the lemons. Some fresh lemons. Nice to make some nice iced tea, actually. Hi. Hello, Lemon. Welcome. We carried on with Corky, but that's nice. I was thinking you might have started with Terraria now. Next time? Maybe. We'll see. I like both games a lot. Hope you're doing well. How was your stream? Thank you so much again for trusting your community. Means a lot. This inn must be really important to you. My parents knew you'd be the hardest one to convince, but they still thought they could. Oh yeah, we're still trying to finish this wonderful game. What was it called? A Story Beside, right? I'm having a very scuffed setup. I can't really tab out. But today we are playing for the second time this game. We did some progress here without hopefully spoiling too much. Doing well, thank you. How are you? I'm doing okay. My PC died on Monday, so I'm suffering a bit, but hopefully it can get fixed tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow is the day. I am on cold turkey a bit. Just a bit. I mean, I'm very grateful that I got this laptop so I can stream with, but that's only a temporary solution.
Oh.
You don't have to say anything to me. It's important to you. That's fine. I'm going to miss you. I'll miss you too. Look after folks for me, would you? And that silly brother of yours. I'm gonna lurk and get ready for bed. Good idea. Thank you so much for the lurk. Take care, lovely. You too, Lemon. Thank you so much again. I will look after them like you've always looked after me. Ever since I was little. I promise. Did you also get the message in the stream that so much dollar has been collected so far? What? What is this message? Hidden MVPs. The laptop is helping me through these hard times. Lyric, you're sure you want to stay? I'm sure, Graham. This is important work. I can't just abandon the inn when things get tough. Well then, at least do me one favor. Please don't hold this against Kelsey. You know how she lashes out when she's sad and hurt. Stop defending her. I'll keep that in mind. I got this in my stream. That's weird. I have no idea what this is. I don't know what NAN stands for. No idea. Maybe a quick Google? Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I just wish she would try to see things from my perspective. She's never been good at that. I'll be done bread same and it's super delicious. I know. But I also know how deeply she cares about you. And you. What do you think I should do? Leave with him, of course. I think you should follow your heart, like you've always done. Hey, you know we all care about you, don't you? So everyone keeps saying, I'm not a kid anymore, Brianna. I can take care of myself and the whole village if I have to. That's what you think this is about. I know that. We all know that. You're one of the most capable women I've ever known. But none of us knows what's coming, and the thought of something happening to you is almost too much to bear. This responsibility you're taking on is far heavier than any hammer. I know you can carry it, but it won't be easy. Feels like we're saying goodbye to everyone slowly. It's either bread money or grandmother money. Either way, we need more. I agree, Cookie. I'm not gonna try to change your mind, kid. I'll leave that to the others. I've never been great with words anyway. Take care of the others, Isaac, please. Now imagine in 7 years there's gonna be an empty place. You really think you have to ask? I'll keep everyone safe. That's one thing you don't have to worry about. You'll be okay, kid. Keep that chin up. Lyric, perhaps it's not my place, but as your friend, I must ask that you reconsider staying. In all my travels, I've never seen anything like this blighted weather. Logic deems an even deeper cold is on its way. I'm sorry, Thomas. I appreciate the warning, but that's exactly why the Sleepy Dragon has to remain open. It's not your place, it's so rough to say. It's kind of rude to say, right? I understand, you're a brave woman. You're a brave woman, Lyric. And any adventurer still bold enough to journey this way will be lucky for it. I've known you a long time, girl, and I respect you far too much to think I could change your mind on this, or your heart. I'll begin collecting supplies and tools that might be of use. If you truly are staying pirates, then you need to prepare for the worst. Maybe it's gonna get a survival game. Brian, I thank you. What would her mom and dad think or say? That's a very good question. I think they would also want that she moves on. I don't think her parents would be like, you need to stay here, you need to save this here. You need to save them. I can't imagine that it does. No, I don't think so. Oh, it feels like goodbye, Thug. Yeah. Is it my turn? Do I get to go lost in the sad parade? All your friends and family desperately trying to convince you to do the right thing, but I know you better than any of them. Kelsey. No! What are you possibly going to say? You'll just try to justify your stubbornness, but you can't. Not me. You talk and make me feel like the bad guy. You've always done that. Ever since we were kids. I was always the villain, the brat. Take the bait, stay calm. Kelsey, I understand how you feel, but this inn, keeping this place open for adventurers who need a safe place to rest, it's important. And I'm not important, or friendship isn't important, because that's what's at stake here, you know? That's not fair to say. This isn't some holiday trip. We're packing everything up and moving away. Me and Graham and Brianna and Molly, all of us. If you stay here, it means none of us are worth it to you. It means my friendship isn't worth it to you. Oh, that's so rough to say. It's not about her. It's actually not about them. Of course, that's not what it means, Kelsey. I'm not making this choice for myself or for you or for any of us. There are people out there who need this place. Heroes who need this place. Mom and Dad and Nana believe that with all their hearts. I can't let them down. And you think this is what they would have wanted? For the little girl? So to selfishly abandon her best friend? Honestly, she sounds selfish here, right? Yeah. Kelsey, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? How am I supposed to feel? How am I supposed to live somewhere else? You won't be there. You could stay. Maybe you'll make do. I know you will. You're strong. Kelsey got a point, but she's not using the right... No, exactly. I think she's just emotional, which I really understand. Listen, look after this place as best you can, alright? You're not the only one who cares about this village after all. But if you end up putting yourself in danger for the sake of some dumb adventures, I'm gonna be really irritated. Got it? Got it. The thought of your annoyed face will keep me up at night. Good. Take care of yourself, Lyric. I don't know how you're going to get along without your best friend watching your back, but please try. Well, we're alone here now. Without Toko. Well, we don't need them anyway, Coco. We have each other. Unless you want to leave Pyreside too? I think we're going to be good friends, and I'm thankful. I could really use a good friend right now. Let's take that walk, I promise, shall we? You still like the rain here? It's constantly raining. That's why people are leaving this place. There's never sun anymore. This feels wrong. I know. I know.
Kelsey and the others were true to their word. By summer's end, they'd gathered what belongings they could and arranged a caravan for transport. In spite of myself, I felt my heart sink as I watched them go. Friends, family, fading away into the world beyond the bridge. And who could fault them? I met that first winter with purpose. With little else to distract me, I stockpiled food, blankets, firewood, oryx wool to line my cloak. I laid fresh thatching and boarded up windows till my muscles ached. Wouldn't be enough, of course. Perhaps part of me knew it at the time. But I was hopeful, awaiting a spring that would never come.
That was chapter Weary Feet. You adopted the male dog. You lost to Kelsey at Peaks and Valleys. You accepted Donovan's gold. You went fishing with Graham. You kept the oryx in Pyreside. You told Hazel to follow her dreams. You told Hazel to be realistic. I didn't have this option, unfortunately. You served all leftovers for dinner. You refused to fight with Kelsey. Did you get any adventures visiting, though? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I think the next chapter is going to be very, very hard. You can already hear the wind. It's probably super cold now. Yeah. Seven years later. So she is 37 now. Oh goodness, I got scared. Okay, that scared me. Are we catching a rabbit there? We're hunting. We've got nothing left, I guess. What? Yeah, we're catching rabbits now. Good boy, Coco. Stringy! Rabbit meat is better than nothing. But rabbits! Oh man, it's getting very rough now, huh? I can barely feel my toes. About time to head back. Oof. Alright, I think this chapter is gonna be very hard. I'm not sure if I can do this emotionally tonight. I think I'm gonna take a break here. Otherwise, it's a fantastic game. I'm still very much looking forward to see the other years. And I think every chapter is gonna take 7 years. So she is 37 now. Next time she's gonna be 44. So, yeah, that's gonna be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me do this. There you go. Lovely Burbles! Thank you so much for watching another episode of A Story Besides. We're gonna finish this game. We're definitely gonna finish this game.